All right. Coming back. Let me see. What was my ask? Coming to the halfway mark. I'm actually going to shout out some connections that I made, and I leave it up to you if you decide if you'd like to network with or have them in your circle.
Got
Um,
you.
Shout out to our first one. Shout out to One Nation. They actually well, he is black author. He created his own comic book slash manga with his own characters. So if you would like to meet or connect with someone within that field, we can make it happen. Shout out to our second one. Shout out to Mason Needladder. If you would like to connect with somebody that's 2D animation, anything around 2D animation such as flyers, animation, etc. He's your guy. So if you'd like to connect with somebody within that field, we can make that happen. Shout out to our third guy, Jet Production. He makes short action films. If you'd like to connect with somebody within that field, we can make that happen. Our fourth guy, shout out to Jeremy. He's creating a event where artists could perform in a restaurant called Tap Room Live. If you would like to stay informed or connect with him, we can make that happen as well. And our last guy that we got that we can promote, shout out to Moss. He's the producer slash artist. He's actually helped create our first soundtrack, where we invite artists to drop a verse on around a theme instead, which our first project would be around uh, horror and Valentine's. It was a bit of thriller with a bit of romance. Um, or if you're interested, we could just get you connected with the producer himself if you like his talent. But we can make that happen as well. Those are the five talents that we had to present to you for today. If you are interested in any one of them, I can send you their information after the interview.
Absolutely no. For a second, I was just hearing you get through all of them, but yeah, I'm trying to connect with everybody doing creative stuff, especially through a mutual connection, right? I think that that'd be really dope, just to
Mm,
see what everyone's got to offer and how we can tie that together and get more eyes in front of them and more eyes in front of me, and you know, keep growing.
okay, shout out. I got you. I will send you that information after the show. And when it
Beautiful.
comes to expanding your connections or networking with more talents out there, who are you looking for?
I think that the biggest thing I'm looking for is, I guess singing isn't my strong suit, right? Just coming in as just a rapper, right? So I'm looking for people who are really good in production. Um, I guess like auto tune and just like, yeah, just production at the end of the day, right? And then I'm looking for people who, are making visuals, kind of like some of the guys that you were talking about, guys and girls you were talking about. Um, I'd love to be able to put my song behind someone's clip of or video or different animation or things like that. Just people who are
No,
creating different forms of content that it pair well together with.
okay. Shout out to that. So you looking to collaborate with some singers, producers. Okay, okay. Um, and some animators as well. Interesting, interesting. And when it comes to future projects, uh, what can the audience look forward
Yeah, I think so. I'm on this kick. I told myself I was going to put out a track every 6 to 8 weeks or so. So I dropped one on the 7th of January and the 18th of February. So I'll have another one, and so I just dropped this one right last Tuesday, but 24 hours. So check that out if you're interested in checking that out. But I'll have another track coming out in the next 6 weeks or so. With that, I'm also dropping music videos like 2 weeks after I release songs or so. So I dropped one for What You Know, uh, back in January, like late January. So I got a music video for 24 hours. It's going to be coming out in like 2 weeks from now or so, like a week and a half. And so that's going to be pretty cool. We're showcasing some downtown Salem, Oregon, and just kind of the cool things we have to offer, trying to avoid some of the cliches that are out here. But hopefully it's cool to have people see parts of the city that they didn't know were there, and people outside see what we've got going on. So it's really what I've got coming up.
Okay. And I don't think I asked you this question yet. But when it came to performing live, do you have some songs out of your catalog that you enjoy performing compared to the audience?
Yeah, I think that there's a song called "Waste My Time," which is like I think it's still the same like indie pop rock kind of feel, but I like performing it live. It just sounds better live compared to some of the other things that I do, and I'm not gonna say it hasn't done crazy online, but it's like all right online. So I'd say like "Waste My Time." I like performing that track "Windmills," even though it doesn't quite sound like the genre I'm going for now. It's like a cool like icebreaker in the beginning, short little song, high energy, me telling my story. And then What You Know is really cool. I dropped that one on January 7th, and it's just like kind of like a little, almost like a little dance, 2000 or like throwback 2000 sort of, you know, uh, track talking about like what you know about me. Um, And yeah, I guess those are some of my favorites right there.
Okay. Coming to the halfway mark. Actually, listening to your music for the past hour, I listened to 25 songs. Out of 25 songs, there's five that are my favorite for being a first time listener, and then there's nine out of 25 that's growing on me being a first time. And
That,
neither of each other would be a repeat on the list.
that
So
is,
the five that's my favorite won't appear in the songs that's growing on
got you. That is a deep dive. I really appreciate you taking the time. A lot of people don't, take the time to actually go through and dive into what they're about to, talk about, learn more about. So no, I really appreciate it. I'm curious to hear, to know what some of those are, because that's probably might be drastically different than
me.
what my favorites are, what I might assume that they are, but
Much love, I appreciate it. So which one you would like to know first? The ones that's
let's
growing on me or the ones my favorite?
let's do the favorites. Let's start with the favorites.
So wait, did I say 5 out of 25? That's standing out. There's 6 out of 25.
Six out
Uh,
of 25.
yeah, that's my favorite. Um, let me see. So you said which one you want to know first?
Let's hear the ones that would have that instant impact. I'd say the ones that you just like.
Okay, you want it all at once or one at a time?
However you want to do it. However, if there's anything that you got about a specific song or maybe something that stood out or something like that.
Okay. I'll start with one at a time. If fate brought you to Mars, that was my favorite. But what you have to say for the song? And I'm just being a listener from this standpoint. Next time you come on, I will break down.
No, that'd be yeah. No, that's great. I really like personally. I really like if they brought you to Mars because that's just like a real. It's I don't know. It's just like a real experience I had in life. You know what I mean? Like I hope you do great things, and I just have a feeling that you're gonna do great things, and you're gonna, you got plans for Mars. Like I was gonna move to Santa Fe, right? You know what I mean? So like just don't leave me behind, sort of thing, right? But it's wanting the best for somebody, but like not coming to terms with that they might not be in your life anymore if things do go well for them.
Okay. Second one, what you want from me?
Yeah,
Also enjoy.
I don't know if I can give like little pieces on those ones if you want, or if you want to just go through
Oh
them
yeah.
at a.
So the way I do it is the songs I bring up, I give you the opportunity to promote it. Like I said, I would just being a listener, so I would just be on the listening part. But I give you the opportunity to promote the song.
Oh yeah,
So
perfect.
how do you like
Yeah.
that?
So what you want from me? That was. I don't know that was like when I didn't really put a whole lot of music out. Let's call it 2024. Um, and I was in the midst of just working and grinding and grinding and grinding away. And I got to the point where like, was with this girl and I was basically like, what do you want from me? Like, I can't give you like all these things you claim you need, you know what I mean? I can't, like, I'm done with the city. I'm done with working. I'm done with doing this. I just like, I need to just get away. Um, and like, I feel like this isn't it. I don't know what it is, but like, this isn't it. So it's kind of like just a feeling of like the current situation.
No, I feel that. And I will tell you the difference, just being a first time listener, how I'll judge what songs that cling to me is the ones that would make me sing along, and then the ones that's growing on me is the ones that make me want to hit it on repeat. Nah, shit. They got him again. Not Jimmy. Let's see. Yeah.